and tonight we're here to celebrate the graduation of Class 16008. Without any further ado, I present to you Recruit Class 16008. Now it's my pleasure, through hard work and perseverance, that we have developed for the first time in Whitestown Fire Department history, our honor guard. Here's our honor guard with the presentation of fellows, so if you could all please rise.
Detail. Right. Face. Forward. March. Detail. Right. Face. Detail. March. Detail. Step. Prepare. Pose. Pose. Detail. Step. Order. Move. Detail. Left. Right. Forward. Off.
If we may, let's take a moment of silence as we honor those that came before us and those that have fallen in the line of duty. Thank you. You may be seated. First, I would like to introduce Town Council Member and Fire Board President, Mr. Clinton Baum.
Howdy, I'm Clinton Baum. Again, welcome to Whitestown. Thank you for being with us tonight. In my role as Fire Board President and member of the Town Council, I have the opportunity and honor tonight to say a few words. And I think the best words to say tonight is thank you. Thank you to these troops. They have stepped forward and committed themselves to Whitestown, to the fire department, and to protecting people like myself and my neighbors. To standing up for us when we were in trouble. To being there helping us when we need help. And that is something that is asked of very few. And if you're honored, they would say yes to that and join us here. So I'll be brief and end there, and also say congratulations. And again, welcome to Whitestone.
It's now my honor, and apparently I get a lot of honors tonight, to introduce to you the hardworking man the past 4 weeks, our Division Chief of Training, Mr. Marty Wilk.
Good evening. I'm going to try to stay on script here tonight. Recruits, congratulations. Your instructors and I have truly appreciated your focus and your effort over the last 4 weeks. You've just completed one of the most extensive recruit classes to date for Whitestone Fire Department. It would not have been possible without the hard work and commitment of our on-duty crews and officers. I hope you sincerely thankful for that. I'd also like to specifically thank the following: Captain Hedge, Captain Kendall, Lieutenant Cunningham, Lieutenant Barrow, Firefighter Ellett, Henthorne, Womack, Rozier, Rodell, and Sparks for the relief in instructing specific classes. Again, we could have done without your guys. Thank you. Recruits, you're about to start a professional career with the fire department and what's up. With that, you're going to experience humanity and people at their best and sometimes at their worst. You'll see and have to do things that will be difficult at this point for a lot of people. In my experience, I think in most firefighters' experience, that provides a very meaningful life and a meaningful career. But it comes at a cost. Sometimes you can prepare for it, and sometimes you can't. But I would say that training is really important for that. Continue to train, continue to educate yourself. In closing, this is final advice. Be honest with your skills and your knowledge. Never stop learning and educating. Never take offense when a fellow firefighter calls you out on your low standards. Don't take it personal, be respected, and commit to improvement. And finally, as was presented in one of our classes, be the guy who is competitive. Congratulations.
So I guess it's my turn. I do the short straw, so I have to talk a little longer, so I'm going to apologize in advance. Again, I can't say how honored and humbled I am to be able to host the first ever recruit graduation ceremony for the Whitestone Fire Department. Since our first full-time firefighters were established in 2009, we have strived to be able to increase our traditions and our fanfare, celebrating and embracing this greatest job on earth. I'd like to take a moment and extend some well-deserved thank yous. First and foremost, thank you to the town council members, the fire board members, town manager, and citizens of this great community for affording us, this fire department, the opportunity to grow in a multitude of ways and at an exponential rate. For this, we owe you our best effort and gratitude to provide you with the service that you deserve. Thank you to all my staff and employees. Without them giving their best day in and day out, we wouldn't have the success that we do. I would also like to give a special thanks to Division Chief Wilkie. The countless hours he has spent preparing and executing and overseeing this recruit academy has been amazing. And keeping with the theme of building, this year we increased our academy from 2 weeks to 4 weeks. So why not double the effort? Thank you to each and every family member here tonight to witness perhaps one of the biggest moments in your loved one's life, the beginning of their professional firefighter career. The ambition of becoming a firefighter is a noble calling, as Chief Edward Crocker was quoted while speaking to his graduating recruit class in the early 1900s for the fire department of New York. This is yet to change. Becoming a firefighter still remains the noblest of callings, well over 100 years later. As the fire service has obviously incurred dramatic changes since that day, there is one thing that hasn't changed, and it never will. And that is the core values, virtues, principles, and morals of a firefighter. Honor, courage, civility, and integrity. Honor is defined as high respect. Courage is the ability to do something that frightens another. Civility is politeness and courtesy. And integrity, I've always been told that integrity is doing the right thing when nobody else is looking. Once again, I truly want to thank you with my sincerest gratitude, every mother, father, family member, friend, mentor that has even had the slightest effect of instilling these core values in the recruits that sit here tonight. Without the moral upbringing we have provided, we would be lacking young men and women to answer the noble call of becoming a firefighter. Now, as I shift my attention to the recruits, again, thanks for choosing the Whitestown Fire Department and accept this calling on behalf of this community. Thank you for your willingness to get up of a morning and put on your uniform for this department. And most of all, thank you for your selfless preparation to lay down your life for someone each and every day. For someone you likely may have never met. Maybe even for someone you have met and that you don't like. It makes no difference to us. The bells go off and it's all business. The core values that have been ingrained in our DNA, they take over without a thought. Just one of the many beauties of this job. I want you guys to take a second and think back to day one of recruit class. You know, we had a short discussion about advice and expectations. And I'd like to revisit some of these points tonight as you all prepare your transition from a recruit to a probationary firefighter. We spoke of first impressions. Then I encourage you to give your best impression as a recruit, to not be labeled in a negative way. No one wants to end up being that guy, all right? I'm now encouraging you to get your best first impression as a probationary firefighter and to build a reputation that will follow you the rest of the career, and that be in a positive light. Speaking of first, be the first to the station in the morning. Be the first one to check your rig. Be the first to step up to the worst job around the firehouse. Those bathrooms got to get cleaned at some point. Be the first to get up from dinner and start washing the dishes. Be the first to study and train. And most of all, be committed. Reputations for us as a department, as a profession, are arguably the most important aspect of our career. Someone on their worst day is calling on complete strangers to help them with their emergency. They trust us to come into their house with no preparation. They trust us with their property. They trust us with their family's lives. As any experienced firefighter will tell you, we will have differing opinions compared to some of our customers on what constitutes an emergency. I distinctly remember responding to a call years ago. We were dispatched to assist a person, which could be just about anything by the time you get there. Turns out, we were walking up at 3 a.m. just to go turn down a thermostat for somebody. It happens. Do it, smile on your face, and move on. It makes for a good story later. You may have some, shall I say, or unprovoked customers with a predisposed negative attitude. I think that's about the nicest way I can say it. But remember, we're firefighters, and this is what we do, and we're here to help without reserve. You're there to make a difference to our customers, no matter the call, no matter the person, no matter their ideals. Our customers are people. Their mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, whoever you can think of. We spoke of our mission, and our mission is that we save lives and protect property, and we do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This is, without a doubt, the best and most rewarding job there is. I encourage you, never let that feeling waver, and the success of our mission will follow. We spoke about never quitting to learn. As you saw this past week, there are quite a few different quotes that were wrote on the walls of the training house. One of the ones I recall is, you can never train enough for a job that can kill you. Let's let that sink in for a moment. Think about it. We get to do some pretty awesome stuff. You know, most of those are chock full of an adrenaline rush. You know, it's not an extreme sport, but it's an extreme occupation. Embrace this, love this. We have to be honest with ourselves that it's part of the drawing of this profession. It's part of the reward. But never let that get in the way of the realization that this job is serious and that this job does kill. On average, this nation experiences over 100 line-of-duty deaths in the fire service each and every year. This number will never be reduced to zero, as fighting fires is inherently dangerous. The ultimate sacrifice of dying while trying to save another, the act of leaving no one behind, will continue to occur. Firefighters will do it day in and day out without regard to their own safety. But what we can change about this is the unnecessary deaths. These deaths can be prevented through continuous and quality training. The instructors in this recruit class have given you their best. And as you progress through the department, they will continue to do the same for you. However, they can't do it all for you. It lies with each and every one of you as an individual to continue to build your knowledge until the day you decide to hang it up. And along the way, from the beginning to the end of your career, you too will be afforded the opportunity to pass on what you have learned. Treat each and every day as a training day. If you wait for the bell to sound, it's too late. There are several people who are counting on you, and I encourage you to remember this. The elected officials of this community are counting on you. The chiefs of this department are counting on you. Your company officers and your co-workers are counting on you. And most of all, the person on the other end of that 911 call is counting on you. There is no other option for them. We're it. Be prepared, be committed, and success will follow. This department, as with any department, is only as strong as its weakest link. We do this as a team. We do everything as a team. It's a brotherhood. And I encourage you to take that word seriously, because the brotherhood gets thrown around way too much by people who don't mean it, by people whose actions prove that they don't mean it. Be a good family member to the brothers and sisters that you work with, whatever it takes. Each of you will develop your own sense of what the top is for you. The top for you will likely change as you progress in your career. Trust me, that's kind of why I'm up here right now. I didn't expect it. It just happened. Accept the challenges that come before you. Embrace them. Stay committed and learn to be patient. Stop and listen to your family. Both of your families. Your family at home and your family at the firehouse. The best thing I've ever done in my career today is accept the challenge of this position, and I really truthfully owe it all to ultimately listening to my wife. I think she wishes I do that a little more. As for a few final pieces of advice, and I'll wrap this up, I promise. I want to give you just a few more points. My favorite, and you can ask any one of my children this, actions speak louder than words. Stay humble. Don't become a 220. For those of you who don't know what a 220 is, that's someone who acts like they have 20 years experience, but 2 years on the job, or 2 months on the job in this case. Listen twice as much as you talk. That kind of goes back to what we talked about having 2 ears and 1 mouth. Stay calm. Never give up. People are counting on you. Never forget where you came from and why you are here. Most importantly, build your own legacy. Some of you are continuing the legacy that was built, but you'll have a chance to put your own spin on it. And if you're lucky enough one day, maybe your son or daughter will continue the legacy and the fire service tradition. Continue to realize that there is absolutely no better job in this world, no matter how tough it gets. Congratulations, you guys, and welcome to the best fire department in the world, the Whitestown Fire Department. Now for the fun stuff. Okay, it's time to introduce each one of the recruits individually, so we can have our badge ready. Christopher Collins. He also honorably served with the United States Marine Corps from 2008 to 2012 as an airport firefighter. He obtained his firefighter certification in 2008 and EMT in 2013. He previously worked for the Buchel Fire Department in the Louisville, Kentucky area for over 3 years. Christopher will be pinned by his son, of course, this evening. And he obtained his firefighter certification in 2011, followed by his EMT in 2012, and paramedic license even in 2014. His prior experience includes working as a volunteer at the Whiteland Fire Department, part-time with White River Township and Greenwood Fire Departments, and as a civilian paramedic for the city of Lawrence. Parker will be pinned by his girlfriend, Sarah. Drew will be pinned by his father, Dennis, and accompanied by his wife, Megan, and son, David. 2012. Colby has experience from working in White River Township Fire Department, back 7 into 51, as he says. And Colby will be pinned tonight by his father-in-law. And attended college at Ivy Tech. He received his EMT certification in 2013 and his firefighter certification in 2014. He has worked for private care EMS and volunteered in Madison County. Riley will be pinned by his girlfriend Lisa. Taylor graduated from McCutcheon High School in 2012, and he obtained his firefighter certification in 2014 and his EMT certification in 2015. He has served as a firefighter EMT with Utah Township Volunteer Fire Department for 3 years. Taylor will be pinned by his girlfriend later. Stephen graduated from Plainfield High School in 2004. He has 2 degrees, one in political science and one in public safety. Stephen served in the U.S. Navy from 2006 to 2010 as a hospital foreman 3rd class. He obtained his firefighter certification in 2013 and his EMT in 2014. Stephen will be pinned tonight by his mother, Pam. Zach graduated from Fort William Snyder High School in 2010. In 2010, he received both his firefighter EMT certifications as well. Zach was a living firefighter, advanced EMT with the St. Joseph Township Fire Department and worked for Huntertown Fire Department and New Haven Adams Township Fire Department. Tonight, Zach will be pinned by his brother Ethan. Tonight, Adam will be pinned by his father, Jeff. And now we have perhaps the most important official piece of business. I'm going to leave this up to our clerk treasurer of the town of Whitestown, Mr. Matt Sumner, who will swear in our firefighter. Class 16008, will you please rise?
Good. Raise your right hand or repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Indiana.
The Constitution of the State of Indiana.
And that I will faithfully, impartially, and honestly discharge the duties of my office as a firefighter for the town of Whitestown, Boone County, Indiana, in a manner provided by law, and according to the best of my knowledge and abilities, so help me God. Congratulations.
Recruits, you may be seated. This is the part that scares me a little bit. Got through the rest of it okay, I suppose. The class has asked for their moment to speak here, so I'm going to yield the podium and see what happens.
On behalf of Class 16008, we would like to honor this plaque to the chiefs, on-duty crews, off-duty firefighters, and neighborhood who came and helped us out and got us through all the dedication.
Thank you very much. With that, again, I thank you. And I'm going to announce the official close of recruit class 16008. Congratulations once again to our newest Whitestown Fire Department probationary firefighter.